welcome back everybody to our last game for the day. This is Salt City Roller Derby versus Aroostook Roller Derby Biohazards. Playing for Salt City today, we have 003 Sinful, 010 Amanda Hug and Kill, number 015, 109 Dead Time Story, 13 Slay West, 167 Judith Smackabee, one of your captains, number 1701 Jumper Bones, number 1989 Malibu's Barbie, number 2 Shove Me 2 Times, 21 Deadpool, 316 Shakespeare in the Skate Park, number 32 Gardner, number 394 Shoves Ferratu, number 704 Candy Crusher, number 812 Ipso Smackdo, number 919 Vi, your other captain, number 93 Paddywhack, and number 97 Unholy Ravioli. Coaching Salt City, we have Mama Menace.
And for your Aroostook Roller Derby Biohazards, number 0 Locomotive Lopez, 00 Bumper, 009 Wiley Biote, 017 Melon, 03 Freak, 150 Roly Poly, 17 Patty Spit, 179 Barracuda Barbie, 21 Shorty, 28 Legs, 309 Raz McStabs, 314 Wolf E, 32 Sasshole, 369 Number Muncher, 518 Heartless Birch, number 6 Rapunzel, 714 Guerra Sucia, number 8 Malice Borealis, number 888 Narwin, number 999 Tuck Her Up, coached today by Truck Norris and Bruce Lee. And our starting jammers for this game are going to be number 6, Rapunzel, going up against number 93, Paddywhack for Salt City.
And with that whistle, both of our jammers are off here, and game 3 has started. Oh, Rapunzel appears able to get out, but had a no earned pass, so does not have the jammer status. Oh, and Paddywhack just took off the star, so our first jam's going for the full 2 minutes.
Strong start, love to see it.
Rapunzel looking to complete this scoring pass, and that is the out of play. Rapunzel is out, picking up 4 here for Aroostook. And we had a star pass from Paddywhack to, I believe that is number, 13, Slay West.
And Rapunzel there trying to call it, but is not lead jammer, so we will be continuing for the next 60 seconds.
Walls set up here in turn 3. Slay West tries to go for an apex jump, does not land it. Tries
nice
to
whip off their teammate there.
Yep, able to get through both jammers. A little jammer love tap here. Slay West trying to slow Rapunzel down, maybe get the jammer knockout, not able to. Salt City grabbing a goat here. For those just tuning in or who are unfamiliar with a goat, goat is when one roller derby wall of blockers traps another back behind them to hold a point or make it easier for the jammer to get through. Oh, Rapunzel going in there pretty quick, taking a bit of a tumble. Everyone back up though. looks like Aroostook with 16, Salt City with 12, and 1 in the box.
And legs going up against Vi for Salt City. Both jammers fighting their respective walls. Vi out in front, almost through, and makes lead jammer. And we're seeing a multiplayer block, I believe, against Salt City. And legs out of the pack on their first scoring run. Vi stuck the back of the Aroostook pack, calls the jam off. Looks like they may have picked up a couple points there. Yep, that's 3. And holding Aroostook to 0.
Coming up next, we have, that is number 369, Number Muncher, and number 32, Gardner. Both walls starting up at the pivot line. Aroostook blockers trying to kind of break up the pack at the front there. It is Malice Borealis, and yep, that is Number Muncher through for lead. Gardner was still looking to make a way through the pack, and Number Muncher choosing to call off the jam.
Looked like Heartless Birch, number 518, received a penalty near the end of that jam, so Aroostook will be starting 1 down with number 009, Wiley Biote, skating against Ipsos Smacto for Salt City. Ipsos Smacto out of the pack, early lead jammer. Coming around on their scoring pass. Wiley Biote still stuck in that pack on their initial.
Wiley Biote one to beat at the front here. And knocked to the outside. Knocked down once more. Blockers are just dropping here.
I think we may have 4 in the box right now.
I do believe so. At least 3. Yep, I see 3 up there.
I bet they're having a nice little party in there.
Yeah, not usually what you want to see this early in a game, but both teams have a chance to kind of clean it up.
Should be noted, both teams have already played a game today. Aroostook playing the very last game not too long ago.
Jamming now, we have legs and...
Shove me 2 times.
Yep, shove me 2 times. Legs is through at the front, picking up lead jammer status for Aroostook. Shove me 2 times, working against this Aroostook wall here. 2 to beat at the front now. 1, and shove me 2 times is out now.
All 3 blockers being released from the penalty box at the same time, right as the jam was called, so we didn't get to see them enter the fray. But Aroostook picks up 4 points for us, evening up the score, 22 all.
And jamming once more, we have 919 Vi, and that is 150 Roly Poly. Vi gets out for lead jammer status for Salt City. Big knockout to the outside and cycle back by number 003. Sinful. Roly-poly now through the pack, though. Vi with lead in front. Going to hit the pack there and call off the jam. We'll see if Vi had the right timing. It looks like Vi did. That is 3 more points picked up by Salt City, none by Aroostook.
Now we've got Rapunzel going up against number 32, Gardner. Gardner pushing out in front.
Aroostook losing their pivot there to a forearm penalty, it looked like, and Gardner getting out with lead. Gardner hitting the pack here and choosing to call off the jam. Coming up for our next jam, we have 009 Wiley Biote and number 93 Paddywhack. And jamming now, we have Paddywhack and Wiley Biote. Wiley Biote working against a tripod at the front here. 2 to beat. Nice spins there, trying to stay on those toast-offs, side surfing along the out, and is out. Picking up lead jammer status for Aroostook. Paddywhack also out of the pack now. And Wiley Biote choosing to call off the jam there.
I don't know about you, Beta, but I always like seeing the different ways that jammers approach the blocking wall. I feel like just now we saw Wiley Biote really approach it with an explosive kind of tact.
Yeah, to try and confuse them. There's so many different ways we've seen jamming today. It's all very interesting. Up now we have, that is 017 Melon against 812 Ipsos Macdo. Ipsos Macdo able to find that inside the line there. Melon hot on their heels though. And very beautiful apex jump there from Ipsos Macdo.
Salt City pushing that lead up to 37 to 24 for Aroostook.
And jamming now, we have, that is number 28 Legs and the number 2 Shove Me 2 Times. Both jammers kind of stuck here in a bit of a pile up. Is it the announcer curse? Shove Me 2 Times is out of the pile up, but still has blockers to beat and is out, picking up lead jammer status for Salt City. There's a start pass for Aroostook to Shorty. And Shove Me 2 Times calling off the jam there. Timeout called by Salt City. If you guys are interested in roller derby, we are always looking for new skaters, officials, and volunteers. You can email join@nhrollerderby.com for more information. Maybe. Lining up now, we have number 6, Rapunzel, and 919, Vi. Both jammers looking to work through the pack here. Aroostook with the blocker advantage here. Salt City down 1. And Rapunzel is through, picking up lead jammer status for Aroostook. Vi now also out of the pack and eligible to score. Both blocker contingencies down to only 3 blockers on the track. And Rapunzel choosing to call off the jam as Vi approaches. 3 points picked up by Aroostook there.
And going into our 12th jam, we've got number 9-3, Paddywhack, going up against 009, Wiley Biote. Wiley Biote showing us that explosive jamming again. Both jammers fighting their respective walls. Strong defense from both teams. Number 150, Roly-Poly coming in for some offense. But that offense came at the wrong direction and back to the box for Roly-Poly. Wiley Biote getting lead jammer. I believe we just saw a star pass to Slay West for Salt City.
That we did. That is Slay West's second star pass.
We've got Gardner going up against Barracuda Barbie, excuse me. A lot of B's in that name. We're seeing some really, really strong defense. This pack is being split wide, freak bridging, allowing the pack to be redefined. But Gardner gets out as the lead jammer. Barracuda Barbie looking to take off that star cover.
Oh, and that is Barracuda Barbie's pivot going to the box. So Barracuda Barbie not able to do much with the star just yet, just keeping it in hand. Gardner, meanwhile, going for another pass here. 1 to beat. And Gardner is through. Gardner looking for that inside line tripod, able to cycle in front of Gardner though. Barracuda Barbie held at the back here by, it is number 2-1, Deadpool. Gardner still looking to complete this third pass here. Being cycled back and calling the jam there. That is an official timeout called for a hydration break for our lovely officials. And that whistle means we are back. Looks like jamming next we're gonna have 8-1-2 Ipsos Smacto and 2-8 Legs. And both jammers are off some nice offense there from Locomotive Lopez. And the Legs is out with lead jammer status for Aroostook. Ipsos Smacto able to get by on that outside line. Now eligible to score. Ipsos Smacto coming up on the pack here, and Legs choosing to call off the jam. Salt City able to pick up two there. Aroostook 3. Score is now Aroostook 32, Salt City 55.
And Rapunzel out fast right through the middle. Our lead jammer. Shoved me 2 times working on their initial pass while Rapunzel comes round to score a fast 4 points. Aroostook's defense holding Shoved Me 2 times back. Star pass completed. New jammer Amanda Hugginkill for Salt City. And Rapunzel makes it through one more time and calls the jam. Total of 8 points for Aroostook, bringing our total 40 points Aroostook, 55 Salt City Roller Derby.
Next jam, we have 919 Vi and 009 Wiley Biote. Both of our jammers are off. Vi almost out. Just one blocker to beat at the front, and Wiley Biote able to get by though, finding that outside line, picking up lead for Aroostook. Vi getting cycled back here. 2 to beat at the front. And Vi is now out and eligible to score for Salt City. Wiley Biote choosing to call off the jam there.
Some amazing one-on-one defense from Shorty there on Aroostook, that jam. Single-handedly holding the opposing jammer back. This time we've got number 3-2, number 3-2 Gardner going up against number 017 Mellon. And Mellon called the lead right on the outside, blowing past, but Gardner right on their heels. Fast-moving packs, see what score can be had here. Mellon able to pick up 1 point before calling it off, keeping Gardner and Salt City down to 0 for this jam.
This is what you gotta do sometimes. You just gotta chip away at the lead.
Like it's a big ice block,
Yeah.
which I bet we could all use right now.
Yeah, it is very toasty here at the JFK today.
I blame all the skaters, honestly. They're working up a sweat and making the rest of us hot too.
Yeah. Jamming now, we have number 28 Legs and number 812 Ipsos Macdo. Both jammers still fighting through. Ipsos Macdo getting out first, picking up lead for Salt City. Legs about probably a half a track behind. And Ipsos Macdo hitting the outside there and calling off the jam. Two points picked up by Ipsos Macdo here.
And we've got Shove Me 2 Times going up against Rapunzel for the Aroostook Biohazards. Freak with some strong offense there, plowing past the Salt City defense, allowing Rapunzel to take an early lead. That strong offense can just tear apart a defensive wall and really make it easy for the jammer to score. Rapunzel on their scoring pass, called it off, only picking up. Waiting for that score to go up. We're waiting. Always got to make sure we have proper passing of the opposing hips. And it looks like we had 0 in that pass. So a 0-all jam, keeping us 45 to 57.
And jamming now, we have 919 Vi and 009 Wiley Biote. Aroostook down a blocker. And Vi able to power through at the front and pick up lead jammer status for Salt City. Wiley Biote still working through the pack here. Oh, and Vi going in and just bouncing off of one of our blockers here. That is number 369, Number Muncher. And Vi calling off the jam there. Aroostook is calling an official review here. We will let you know what for if we find out. In the meantime, be sure to head on over to our vendor area. Our charity, the Manchester Diaper Pantry, has a table set up, as well as a fundraising table and NHRD merch. And we also have Painted Rain Studio in the vendor area. And it appears that Aroostook does not retain. Yep, they do not retain. And jamming now, we have Heartless Birch and Gardner. This is our first time seeing Heartless Birch out there as a jammer. We've seen Gardner quite a bit. Gardner, cycling back here. Heartless Birch hit to the outside. And Gardner through for lead for Salt City. Heartless Birch with the star off. Gardner hit to the inside. And it appears we had a star pass from Heartless Birch to Melon. Melon with the star in hand, now through the pack. Gardner at the back, calling for some offense, and then calling off the jam. Three points picked up there by Salt City. And now we have a Salt City official review called. Once again, if we find out any information, we will let you guys know.
I believe this official review is being used as a timeout. With only 5 minutes left, probably just want to make use of it before it goes away forever.
Before you lose it anyway.
Yeah. I imagine the refs are thrilled about an official review where they don't have to review anything officially.
Yes.
A nice little breather for everybody. Looks like our next jam will be number 93, Paddywhack, and 6, Rapunzel.
I think they're going to skate backwards.
And our jammers are off some offense here from Malice Borealis, trying to get Rapunzel out. And Rapunzel is out first. Paddywhack right behind her, though. Both jammers looking to hit the pack at about the same time. Oh, and Rapunzel taking a bit of a tumble right back up, though. Everyone all good. Rapunzel one to beat at the front there and is out. Paddywhack also through, 4 points each. Rapunzel looking to just power through here and does just that, calls off the jam. 4 more picked up there by Rapunzel.
We got a really close game so far. 53 to 67. Only a 14-point difference. Quick maths.
Good job.
Thanks, I was worried.
Coming up now, we have an official timeout. That has been confirmed. They did assess an illegal contact, so Salt City will be starting with a power jam. Ipso Facto off the line, finding that inside, and is out with the lead. Ipso Facto coming up into the pack here. Pack moving fairly quickly through the straightaway. Ipso Facto knocked to the outside. Coming up against a tripod here at the front. That is a multiplayer block called on, I believe, Barracuda Barbie. Ipso Smacto coming around again here. Rapunzel back on the track now. Now out and eligible to score. And Ipso Smacto getting through that last time and calling off the jam. Ipso Smacto able to pick up 8 points for Salt City.
Starting down a power jam with only 3 blockers is tough, I imagine.
Oh, definitely. I've also just received word we will be drawing raffles at halftime. And jamming now, we have Legs and Shove Me 2 times. Both walls doing a very solid job of keeping the jammers from getting out.
I'm hearing a lot of really solid communication on both teams, those defensive walls. Shove Me 2 times does make it out through their wall and picks up lead jammer.
Legs with the star in hand is now out of the pack and eligible to score for Aroostook. Shove Me 2 times out, picking up 4. And bench letting Show Me Two Times know to call off the jam, keeping Aroostook scoreless for that jam.
And now we have number 009, Wiley Biote, going up yet again against Vi, number 919 for Salt City. I feel like both of these skaters have pretty similar skating styles, and we get to see them kind of explode ping pong against each of their defensive walls. Vi out in the front wall, but Wiley Biote quickly approaching.
Salt City doing a very good job of trying to recycle and stay in front of Wiley Biote, but Wiley Biote is out of the pack with lead. And that is a penalty called on Vi, so Aroostook now has the power jam. Wiley Biote looking to complete this initial scoring pass here. Salt City doing a very excellent job of keeping Wiley Biote from getting out. Aroostook, though, holding a goat in the vat, keeping pack advantage on their side. And that is the end of that jam. And a timeout now.
Salt City wanting one more jam with only 4 minutes left on the half clock. 4 seconds. I might have said 4 minutes.
I think you did. It's fine. We know what you meant.
Sweet.
Score with likely one final jam, likely, as Aroostook 56 to Salt City 79. Listen, Go-Go, some shenanigans can happen here. People still have timeouts.
That's true. I was giggling at update. I say likely the last jam. And not definitely the last jam. I mean, yeah, someone could be like 1 second and then immediately follow.
And another power start, it looks like, with number
6, Rapunzel. Rapunzel finding that opening on the inside, out and with lead. Vi now on the track as well. Star in hand. 2 to beat at the front here. Vi still looking to complete this initial pass. Salt City doing a good job of keeping Rapunzel back. Only 1 against Vi now. And Vi is out. Rapunzel 3 to beat. And that is the end of that jam. 4 points picked up by Aroostook. 3 by Salt City. Making our score going into intermission. Aroostook 60, Salt City 82.
with Aroostook starting with 2 people in the penalty box. That might mean Salt City has a nice strong advantage going into that first jam, second half.
Yep, and for that first jam in the second half, we will see you in just around 14 and a half minutes. Roly-Poly calling off the jam there before Ipso can hit the pack and pick up any points.
Going into our 11th jam, we're seeing number 6 Rapunzel going back up against Shove Me 2 Times.
Rapunzel
With some fancy footwork to take lead, dodging past that lone blocker. Shove Me 2 Times, about a half a lap back.
and Rapunzel calls off the jam there.
Going up against
And both of our jammers are off. Once again, very strong walls. That's number 150, Roly-Poly, going in for some offense there, helping get Melon out. Ooh, Melon trying to find that outside line. Not quite able to find it, though. Made a star pass to Amanda Hugginkill.
and our officials are enjoying a hydration break, and you should too.
Definitely be sure to hydrate, especially with the heat lately. And we are off jamming now. We have Rapunzel and Paddywhack. Both jammers stuck here in the middle of a clump of a pack. Paddywhack, yeah, Paddywhack almost out, but Munchper said No. Paddywhack able to get through there finally, though. Picking up a lead for Salt City. Rapunzel still working through the pack here. Salt City doing an excellent job of slowing Rapunzel down here. Some offense from the Aroostook blockers. And Rapunzel now with the star in hand.
And there's the pass officially called. Roly Poly's our new jammer.
And Paddywhack through for 4 more. Roly Poly working against the Salt City blockers here. Cycling back now.
And Huggins just absolutely refusing to allow Roly Poly through.
And Paddywhack, with just that one blocker to beat, is out for 4 more. And with this jam, let it be known, we have finally broke the century mark. Paddywhack still trying to fight through for another scoring pass here. Oh! And Paddywhack falling off the jam there. Waiting to see final scores from that jam. Official timeout. And taking a power start, we have number 28, Legs, with Ipso Smacto serving a penalty in the box for Salt City. Aroostook going down a blocker here. Legs really trying to power through. Salt City doing a magnificent job of being able to keep Legs from immediately getting that lead jammer status with a power jam start. And Ipso now on the track. Oh, not quite inside the lines for that apex jump. Very cool looking though.
Super heads up though to be able to identify that.
Oh yes, very good track awareness. Neither jammer out for lead yet. Could be anyone's lead. And Ipso out with lead jammer status for Salt City. And Legs also out as well. And that is the end of our jam. Salt City looks like picking up one there.
Next we'll see number 6 Rapunzel going up against number 32 Gardner. Rapunzel on the outside, able to jump over his skater, pick up lead jammer. Gardner is still stuck in the pack. I'm sure Rapunzel wants to take as much advantage of this as they can. And Gardner, both jammers out of the pack. Rapunzel calls it, trying to save that score discrepancy. Picks up 4 points, taking Aroostook to 88 to Salt City's 113. I believe quick maths tells us that's 25 points difference.
Your quick maths was correct.
Sick. Heartless Birch now skating against Shove Me 2 times.
Some fun jammer on jammer blocking there. And Heartless Birch using the bit of confusion from Salt City as to what was going on to get out and pick up lead jammer status. Shove Me 2 times, also out of the pack though, and eligible to score. And Heartless Birch calling off the jam there.
Picking up all 4 points on that first pass though. 92 to 113. 9 minutes 39 left in this game. We've got Melon skating against Vi.
And
on the inside.
very, very nice there. Melon out of the pack as well, though.
Melon hits the Aroostook wall and stops. Calls off the jam, and that is 1 point for Salt City, 0 for Aroostook.
Coming up next, we have Ipso Smacto and Rapunzel. And both of our jammers are off. Rapunzel trying to force through. Nice little whip off of number 8, Malice Borealis, and finds that outside line to pick up lead jammer status. Ipso Smacto still looking to get through the pack here. Rapunzel making that first scoring pass, able to stay in bounds after that hit there. Picks up 4. And it appears we had a star pass from Ipsos Macdo to Amanda Hugginkill. And Rapunzel getting through, calling off the jam there.
They can have 8 points, takes us 100 for Aroostook. The 114 Salt City. This game gets closer and closer.
Salt City calling a timeout here. As far as penalties so far this game, we have 22 for Aroostook, 14 for Salt City. We have a couple skaters with 4, one with 5. For the most part, though, it's been relatively clean. And coming up now, we have number 93, Paddywhack, and number 28, Legs. And both jammers are off. Paddywhack with the immediate star pass to, that is number, what was that, 13, Slay West. And Legs gets lead at jammer status.
Big hit from, I believe that is Shorty on Aroostook, knocking Slay West out on the inside.
And Legs through for 4. Slay West cycled back again.
Very strong defense from Aroostook, really trying to bridge this gap.
Salt City working to keep Aroostook from picking up any more points this jam. That is penalties on 2 different blockers there. Both jammers stuck here. Neither Legs nor Slay West able to get through right here.
Strong defense from both teams, holding both jammers back.
And Legs calling off the jam there. Only 2 seconds left on the clock, though.
Down to a 7-point game. Aroostook 107, Salt City 114. Just shy of 5 minutes left in this game. It is anyone's game still. 919 by JK. That is a timeout for the officials.
Jammers got excited. They heard a whistle. Whistle usually means go.
It does, unless it's, followed by 3 more.
Yeah.
And then it means stop everything. Roller derby has so many fun whistle sounds.
Too many. There's too many whistles.
There's only like 4.
That's too many.
There's go, there's stop, there's timeout, which is there's penalty, which is another stop, right?
And then there's lead. It's
There's
two.
lead, which is 2. Yeah, that's only 4 different ones.
There's too many.
All right. Ooh, I forgot the swoopy. That's my favorite.
Yes,
It's
yes.
the most fun.
I can't do it.
Oh, it takes practice. It takes practice, but it's an art, I would say. you got to practice in your backyard at home.
Oh, yes. I'm sure my dog will love that.
I bet, yeah. Train your puppy to come whenever there's a swoopy whistle. And that way it would never be confused with anybody else's whistle.
Perfect.
Who's doing swoopies in the park?
I don't know. Good point.
Sounds like a good Shakespeare company. Swoopies in the park.
Swoopies in the park. We do have a skater that's
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare in the skate park.
Yeah.
I hope they speak in iambic pentameter.
I could see that being like annoying after a while, even like as the person trying to do it, having to remember to do it.
That's fair.
We have Slay West serving a penalty for Salt City.
And Rapunzel is off as a power jammer. Fast moving pack. And Rapunzel out as lead and only jammer at present. Jammers falling off the track one by one as penalties abound. Rapunzel weaving through for 4 solid points.
Ripping through, you might say. Slay West on the track now for Salt City.
And with that 4-point pass, we have a lead change. Aroostook 1 point in the lead at present.
Aroostook also, though, down to only 2 blockers on the track at the moment. And Slay West is through, just as Aroostook gains 1 more blocker. And Rapunzel choosing to call off the jam. Picking up 12 points that jam.
Minutes 20 left with Aroostook 119, Salt City 114. What an exciting game here we have, folks. Next we'll see Roly Poly 150 skating for Aroostook against Vi 919 for Salt City. Bit of a chaotic melee there in the middle. But Vi able to squeak around out the outside.
Lots of really good communication you could hear there between the Salt City blockers and their jammer.
Yeah, it's been really fun to watch. Such cohesive teamwork.
And by calling off the jam there. And Aroostook calls a timeout. Looks like 1 point was picked up by Salt City there.
And at this point, every single point matters.
Yeah, it's such a close game.
Two minutes 31 left. We do still have 2 more timeouts on Aroostook, and each team has their official review, which can be used as a timeout. So we could see a fairly long rest of this game, all about tactics and how to approach to get that final few points to squeak out the win here. What a beautiful swoopy.
And jamming now, we have Ipsos Macto and Heartless Birch. And Heartless Birch at the front here. And Ipsos Macto cycled to the back there.
2 blockers so far with foreign penalties, but the remaining blockers still making hard work for these jammers. However, Heartless Birch does get out in front, followed now by ipso facto. My apologies, ipso smacto.
And Heartless Birch going to call off the jam there.
Ipso smacto able to pick up 2 points there at the end. Aroostook only leading by 1 in that jam. Still up by 5 in total, 122 to 117.
Up in just 1:20 left on the game clock. Jamming now, we have Vi and Rapunzel. And Rapunzel is through, picking up the lead for Aroostook.
These lead jams in this late in this close game are so important as well. Being able to control the flow of the game as we see Aroostook doing here. Rapunzel gets through for 4 points and waits until the last moment to call it. Salt City does pick up 1. And Salt City using their official review as a timeout. Again, that clock control is so important right now.
Yep, only 30 seconds left on the game clock. When
and going into what could be our last, we've got number 812, Ipso Smacto as lead jammer for Salt City. Absolutely powering across the track. Number 6, Rapunzel, still stuck behind the Salt City pack. Loco and Shorty coming around to block Ipso Smacto, trying to prevent any additional passes. But Ipso Smacto able to make it through for 4 points. Our period clock is down to 0. This will be our last jam. Rapunzel making it through for 4 points. An attempted apex jump from Ipso Smacto. Didn't quite make it. Recycled. And fighting for that position. Both jammers trying to make it through. And red 812, our jammer, Ipso Smacto, on a track cut penalty. That means this will be a full 2-minute jam. And Rapunzel on that power jam.
Uh-oh, time for the good old jammer do-si-do. Rapunzel going to the box and will spend the same amount of time that Ipso Smacto spent in the box there. Pack taking this second to get in position.
What an exciting final jam we have. If Ipso Smacto can power through this pack, pick up those 4 points, that could be it.
And Rapunzel is back on the track now. And that is the end. We will see what our point totals come out to be.
Wow, what a nail biter. This is the unofficial score, folks. Let us wait for that final swoopy whistle from WEB Destroys.
We are waiting for our final score.
And there you have it, folks. Aroostook Roller Derby 129, winning by 3 points against Salt City Roller Derby's 126. What a match.
I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. where Aroostook will be playing Rock City. That was our game 3 and final game of the day for the Granite Invitational. I am in Beta.
And I am Big.
And we will see you tomorrow.